What if I told you the most jaw-dropping spectacular Halloween display on your block could cost you less than your weekly coffee budget? Cazadoro. Genius! Halloween garden statues. Everything at Halloween Horror Nights 2025.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Are you ready to completely revolutionize your front yard and become a neighborhood legend this Halloween? Today we are diving into some absolutely genius garden statues, and here's the kicker. Every single one is a home decor transformation on a budget, using incredible finds from the Dollar Tree. Now, hold your horses before you sprint to the store. You're going to want to watch this whole video, because after I've blown your mind with over 40 incredible concepts, I'm going to give you the ultimate cheat sheet at the end, the complete, detailed breakdown of every material, tool, and step-by-step instruction you'll need. So get comfy, maybe grab a snack, and prepare to be inspired. We're about to unleash a tidal wave of creativity with hundreds of possible combinations to make your Halloween display the star of the show. Let's do this. One, Gothic Cemetery. The Sentinel Gargoyles. Alright, first up, let's get classy and creepy. Imagine crafting these stoic, watchful gargoyles to guard your front walkway. This is a perfect example of a minimalist garden aesthetic that looks incredibly expensive. Using just foam board, gray textured spray paint, and a couple of plastic bowls for the base, you can create these hefty-looking statues that will have your neighbors thinking you robbed a castle. It's the ultimate secret to high-end DIY for less. The ancestors' crypts. Now, let's shrink it down with these incredible mini crypts peeking out of your flower beds. You'll glue together foam board rectangles, hit them with some textured paint and faux moss, and suddenly your garden has an ancient, mysterious history. This is brilliant DIY garden decor for small spaces, turning a simple flower bed into a haunting family mausoleum that tells a story without saying a word. Two, Enchanted Pumpkin Patch. The glimmering gourd guardians. Time to light things up. We're transforming those simple foam pumpkins into magical glowing guardians. By carving some elegant, swirling patterns and popping battery-operated fairy lights inside, you create this breathtaking, ethereal glow. This isn't just a decoration, it's a jaw-dropping garden lighting idea for ambience. Your walkway will look less like a path to your door and more like an entrance to a fairy tale. The sinister scarecrow's throne. Every king needs a throne, right? You will construct this epic looming throne made entirely of stacked Dollar Tree pumpkins and autumn garlands. Then, you seat a plastic skeleton on top as the undisputed Pumpkin King. This is a massive centerpiece, a fantastic example of using recycled materials garden crafts to create something that looks like it belongs in a Hollywood movie set. Three. Alien invasion. The crashed UFO site. Okay, let's get weird with it. Create a full-blown UFO crash site right on your lawn. All you need are 2 big plastic platters glued together and painted silver. Scatter some glow sticks and plastic debris around, and you've got yourself an intergalactic incident. This is an outdoor living space transformation that's guaranteed to stop traffic and have people asking if you've seen any little green men. The extraterrestrial flora. If aliens landed, they'd bring their own plants, right? Design some bizarre otherworldly flora using pool noodles and painted plastic cups. Place these alien plants in your garden, and it'll look like they're terraforming your yard. It's a hilarious and creative twist on eco-friendly garden projects that proves even an alien apocalypse can be done on a budget. Four. Spider's Silk Sanctum. The Weaver Queen's Nest. For those who love to go big, create a horrifyingly huge spider nest. Get a ton of that stretchy web material and anchor it to a tree or your porch. Then, you'll craft a massive spider queen using black plastic bowls and pipe insulation for legs. This garden landscaping on a budget trick creates a high-impact scare that will give everyone the heebie-jeebies. The Dew-Kissed Web Archway. Who says spooky can't be beautiful? Create this enchanting archway over your path using branches draped in thick spider webs. Then, you hot glue tiny clear beads all over it to look like glistening morning dew. It's a modern garden decor trend that mixes elegance with a touch of arachnophobia. It's totally gorgeous and totally creepy, all at the same time. Five. Skeletal remains. The fossil dig site. Turn your garden into an active archaeological dig. Partially bury some plastic skeletons and skulls in a flower bed, add some sand, and place a few small shovels around as props. It's a super clever and low-maintenance garden design that tells a story and makes your guests feel like they've stumbled upon an ancient discovery right in your front yard. Boneyard Orchestra. Let's inject some humor into the macabre. Pose several plastic skeletons with little DIY instruments crafted from Dollar Tree items, a banjo from a plastic plate, maybe a flute from a piece of pipe. It's a fantastic DIY garden hack that creates this silent boneyard orchestra playing a spooky tune. It's fun, whimsical, and just the right amount of weird. Six. Witch's Coven. The Potion Brewing Circle. Time for a classic. Set up a big black cauldron surrounded by 3 cloaked figures made from garden stakes and black fabric. Put some solar-powered lights inside the cauldron with green plastic gems to make it look like a bubbling potion. This is a timeless garden idea that immediately screams Halloween and sets a perfectly wicked scene for trick-or-treaters. The Enchanted Herb Garden. Every witch needs her ingredients. Create a sinister little herb garden by taking fake plants and giving them spooky labels like wolfsbane and nightshade. Scatter some plastic bones and potion bottles around for good measure. It's a fun parody of organic vegetable gardening for beginners and adds a layer of rich, magical detail to your witchy theme. Seven. Haunted Forest. The Whispering Tree Spirits. This one is hauntingly beautiful. You'll mold ghostly faces from white clay and press them right onto the bark of a tree in your yard. Then, drape some cheesecloth from the branches to create this weeping, spectral effect. It's a powerful outdoor living space transformation that makes it feel like the very trees in your yard are alive with ancient, whispering spirits. The Path of Glowing Fungi. Let's get magical. Craft these oversized, strange mushrooms using plastic bowls for the caps and painted bottles for the stems. Then, you hide battery-operated lights underneath to cast this eerie, colorful glow along your garden path. This garden lighting idea for ambience is wonderfully bizarre and makes your yard feel like a scene from a dark, enchanted forest. Eight. Mad Scientist's Lab. The Failed Experiment Escape. Let's create some drama. Build a containment unit from a big cardboard box and have a horrifying creature, made from assorted plastic parts and pool noodles, bursting out of it. Add some broken plastic chains and a warning sign for the full effect. This proves that budget outdoor decor ideas that look expensive are all about telling a compelling, action-packed story. The Specimen Jar Collection. This is so simple, but so effective. Line your porch railing with plastic jars filled with colored water and spooky things. Plastic eyeballs, rubber spiders, you name it. It instantly creates the look of a mad scientist's creepy collection. It's a high-end garden DIY for less that adds a ton of character and detail with minimal effort. (9) Carnival Circus. The Sinister Ringmaster. Every creepy circus needs a ringmaster. You'll build this tall, menacing figure using a tomato cage for the body, a plastic pumpkin for the head, and a black top hat. A red and black tablecloth makes for a perfectly sinister coat. He becomes an instant focal point, perfect for any garden landscaping on a budget that needs a spooky master of ceremonies. The Creepy Clown Menagerie. Nothing is scarier than clowns, right? Buy a bunch of cheap clown masks and attach them to stakes of different heights throughout your garden, hiding them just behind bushes. It's a simple, low-maintenance garden design that has a massive psychological impact. Guests will catch them out of the corner of their eye, and the creep factor is off the charts. (10) Pirate's Cursed Cove. The Sunken Treasure Chest. X marks the spot. Distress a plastic storage bin to look like an old, sunken treasure chest. Fill it to the brim with gold-painted plastic coins and bead necklaces, and have a skeleton hand reaching out from the loot. This is a classic DIY garden hack that taps into everyone's love for a good pirate story and the allure of cursed treasure. The Ghostly Shipwreck. Go for the epic with a ghostly shipwreck. Use weathered-looking planks or even painted cardboard to create the illusion of a ship's bow emerging right out of your lawn. Drape it with shredded cheesecloth for tattered sails and put a few skeletal pirates on board. It's an outdoor living space transformation that will make your house the most legendary stop on the block. 11. Zombie apocalypse. The horde rising. You can't go wrong with zombies. This classic involves sticking plastic skeleton arms and hands in your lawn, so it looks like they're clawing their way out of the ground. Mess up the dirt around them for added effect. It's a super easy and effective low-maintenance garden design that instantly creates a sense of impending doom. The survivor's barricade. Tell the other side of the story. Build a small fortified barricade near your front door using painted cardboard boxes, plastic chains, and keep out signs. It's a fantastic piece of DIY garden decor for small spaces that makes it look like your home is the last safe haven in a world gone mad. It's all about creating a narrative. Vampire's Lair. The Bat Swarm Descent. This is simple, but the visual is incredible. Buy dozens of plastic bats and hang them from a tree or your roofline with clear fishing line. It creates the illusion of a massive swarm of bats descending on your home. It's a great garden landscaping on a budget trick that fills a lot of visual space and looks absolutely terrifying at dusk. The velvet coffin. Let's get theatrical. Build a simple coffin shape from black foam board and line the inside with some crushed red fabric. Then, just let a plastic skeleton lounge inside like he's on vacation. This high-end garden DIY for less looks so dramatic and gothic, especially with a single spotlight on it. It's elegant, spooky, and a little bit funny. Day of the Dead. The Marigold Path of Souls. Let's do something beautiful. Create a vibrant path to your door using dozens of bright orange and yellow faux marigolds. Intersperse them with some beautifully painted foam skulls. This is a wonderful tribute that uses a pollinator-friendly garden design concept to create a path that celebrates life and welcomes spirits home. It's colorful, meaningful, and stunning. The Calavera Katrina figure. Create the star of the show, a life-sized Calavera Katrina statue. Use a tomato cage for her body and a plastic skeleton, then dress her in a fabulous gown made from colorful tablecloths and faux flowers. This is a budget outdoor decor idea that looks expensive and serves as a gorgeous artistic centerpiece for your entire display. 14. Mythical monsters. The Garden Medusa. Time for a jump scare. Create a Medusa head by attaching a bunch of rubber snakes to a foam head and spraying the whole thing with stone texture paint. Place it so it's peeking out from behind a bush. This is a super unique garden idea that will genuinely startle your guests when they spot it. The key is the element of surprise. The lurking kraken's tentacles. Release the kraken on your lawn. Craft giant, terrifying tentacles using pool noodles with an internal wire so you can bend them. Have them erupting from your garden beds as if a massive sea monster is right below the surface. This recycled materials garden crafts project is huge, dramatic, and an absolute blast to make. 15. Fairy tale nightmares. The poison apple orchard. Let's get dark and moody. Hang a bunch of black painted faux apples from a tree, with just a single tempting red one held by a cloaked figure at the base. It's a minimalist garden aesthetic that tells a famous, sinister story with just a few simple props. It's subtle, creepy, and very, very effective. The Hansel and Gretel's cage. This one is just chilling. Build a crude-looking cage from bamboo stakes and put a creepy doll or a small skeleton inside. Scatter some fake candy on the ground around it to lure people in. This is a great eco-friendly garden project that taps into that classic, dark fairy tale horror and is sure to give everyone goosebumps. 16. Steampunk horrors. The Clockwork Scarecrow. Give the classic scarecrow a mechanical makeover. Add a bunch of gears, cogs, and metallic painted tubes to a regular scarecrow. This is a brilliant DIY garden hack that creates something totally unique. It combines rustic charm with industrial horror for a look that is both fascinating and deeply unsettling. The mechanical spider. Let's build a better predator. Construct a giant spider, but instead of making it look realistic, make it look mechanical. Use a black bowl for the body and cover it with painted gears and bottle caps, with flexible tubing for legs. This modern garden decor trend is edgy, creative, and looks like a terrifying invention that just crawled out of a workshop. "17. Ghostly apparitions. The Weeping Willow Specters. This project is pure elegance and horror. You'll create these flowing ethereal ghosts by draping white, semi-transparent fabric over styrofoam balls in a tree. Let the fabric hang really long and tatter the ends. It's a prime example of high-end garden DIYs for less, creating a look that is breathtakingly beautiful and deeply haunting. The Phantom Family Portrait. This is so clever. Get some ornate plastic picture frames, remove the backings, and hang the empty frames from a tree. Then, suspend a tiny wisp of cheesecloth in the middle of each one. This budget outdoor decor idea that looks expensive is artistic and poignant, suggesting the ghostly, fading memories of a family that once was. "18. Voodoo Swamp. The Shrunken Head Totems. Let's get tribal and terrifying. Create some spooky totem poles by stacking painted cans and top each one with a DIY shrunken head made from a weathered foam apple. This is a fantastic use of recycled materials garden crafts to create something that feels ancient, powerful, and more than a little cursed. The Serpent Spirit Loa. Bring a powerful spirit to your yard. Craft large, menacing snakes from painted pool noodles and weave them through your trees or have them rising from the ground. This is a great garden landscaping on a budget idea that creates a huge sense of dynamic movement and primal energy. It's vibrant, scary, and commands attention. "19. Creepy crawly infection. The cockroach infestation. If you really want to make people's skin crawl, this is it. Get dozens of big plastic cockroaches and glue them so they look like they're swarming out of a pipe or over a pumpkin. It's a low-maintenance garden design that packs a serious psychological punch. It's not about gore, it's about that deep, instinctual nope. the centipede of the damned. Let's build a nightmare. You'll create a massive, disgusting centipede by stringing together a bunch of black plastic bowls, using cut-up plastic forks for the legs. This is a wonderfully creative DIY garden hack that takes simple, everyday items and turns them into a single unified monstrosity that looks like it's crawling straight out of your worst dreams. The Reapers. The Soul Harvesters. Go for something epic and ominous. Position several grim reaper figures in a line as if they're marching silently across your lawn. All you need are stakes, black fabric, skull heads, and cardboard scythes. This minimalist garden aesthetic is incredibly powerful, suggesting an unstoppable, silent force that is both terrifying and awe-inspiring. The Watcher at the Gate. Sometimes, one is all you need. Create a single extra-tall Grim Reaper figure to stand guard at your gate or front door. This powerful garden idea creates a strong focal point. He's not there to chase you, he's just watching. And that is somehow so much creepier. He is the final, silent guardian. Wow, and there you have it, 40 absolutely genius ways to turn your yard into a Halloween masterpiece. From a full-blown alien invasion to a beautifully spooky voodoo swamp, the possibilities are literally endless. This is all the proof you need that a garden landscaping on a budget can be a total showstopper. Now, as promised, it's time to pull back the curtain and show you how the magic is made. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty and talk about the master list of materials, the essential tools, and the step-by-step process to bring these ghoulish creations to life. Alright, let's talk shopping. Your Dollar Tree treasure hunt should focus on the versatile stuff. The absolute cornerstones are foam boards, plastic skeletons, and foam craft pumpkins. Grab lots of plastic tablecloths in spooky colors. They are your secret weapon for robes and shrouds. Don't forget stretchy spiderwebs, plastic chains, and faux flowers. The craft aisle is your best friend. Load up on acrylic paints, decorative moss, and an almost comical amount of hot glue sticks. And for the finale, swing by the garden section for stakes, tomato cages, and those all-important solar-powered lights. You can leave the power tools in the garage for this one. You just need a few trusty sidekicks. Your number one MVP is going to be a reliable hot glue gun. A sharp craft knife or box cutter is essential for getting those clean cuts on your foam. You'll also need a good pair of scissors, some wire cutters, and a basic set of paintbrushes. Seriously, that's it. It's the perfect toolkit for this awesome backyard makeover on a budget. Okay, here is your 5-step battle plan to success. Step 1. Concept and foundation. Sketch your idea and build your base. A tomato cage or some stakes are perfect. Step 2. Assembly and form. This is where you bring it to life, draping your fabric and gluing your foam pieces to create the silhouette. Step 3. Painting and texturing. Unleash your inner artist. Layering your paint is the key to making it look expensive. Step 4. Weatherproofing. Don't skip this. A quick coat of clear sealant spray protects your masterpiece from the weather. And finally, Step 5. Detailing and lighting. Add the final props and, most importantly, position those solar lights to create dramatic, spooky shadows. Follow these steps, and you're golden. And that is the complete blueprint for a Halloween garden that looks like you spent a fortune, but will know the secret. If you got some amazing ideas from this video, do me a huge favor and smash that like button. It really helps tell YouTube we're doing something right. I'm dying to know, which theme was your favorite? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to join me for more epic, budget-friendly projects, be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you never miss out. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and happy haunting!